So I want to jump into a few super chats, then we'll go into some of our other comment questions. I see Hennessy coming in, says, right back to the Jets I know. That's why I don't talk about what ifs when we can't take care of our own business, but I bet we win the offseason. Matt, you think we're in line to win the offseason again? We'll just be ramped up and then everything's just going to come crashing down next season all over again?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a big offseason. They're going to have to add a lot more on the offensive side of the ball. So that's going to be, Devontae Adams trade rumors. It's going to be they're in on insert big name free agent wide receiver here. It's going to be Aaron Rodgers recruiting this person. It should be adding, Coach X and Coach Y to this offensive staff. And it's, oh, yeah, by the way, another year, another top 10 pick. And after a few restructures and cuts, okay, another year, $60 million of cap space. So, yeah, it's going to be right back on the horse of a busy offseason. And for like the, fifth year in a row, it's the most important offseason in Jets history, right? Like how many times? Yeah. First, it was after, the fire, Todd Bowles, and it's okay. You got to be able to make a coaching hire. That's going to be the big thing. That's the most important thing. And then in 2020, it was like, all right, now it's Gase and it's Douglas the first time. Most important offseason. You got to see if you have the quarterback in year 3. And then you don't. And then you have the top 2 pick. It's like, okay, you have a ton of cap space. And the number 2 pick, you're going to get your next franchise quarterback. It's the most important offseason. And then he stinks. And then it's okay. You got to build up in 2022. And you got to add more offensive line help. And you got to get him weapons. And they draft Garrett Wilson, which is great. I'm so happy Garrett Wilson's here. And it's okay. That was a huge offseason. And then he stinks again. And then you go out and you trade for Aaron Rodgers. And that's the biggest offseason and most important offseason in Jets history. And then in 2024, it's trying to figure out how the fuck to make it work. And it's the biggest offseason again for the how many year in a row. So, yeah, we're going to win the offseason again. They do it every year.
That said, though, let me just say this. That said, I have to put this out there. This is a pretty important offseason, Matt. Maybe the most important.
Yeah, right. Again. We're doing it again.